Let's take a look at the Confederate flag and see how many of these facts you may not know. The Confederate flags aren't made in Dixie. They are imported from China and Taiwan, with a few vendors making them in the USA. The first Confederate flag, adopted in 1861, was designed by a German artist, Nicola Marskow, who also designed the Confederate soldier's uniform. This is the flag that was actually called the Stars and Bars. This version of the flag was only officially flown for 2 years, then replaced with a second model in 1863. Why the redesign? For one, soldiers on both sides of the Civil War often got the Confederates' Stars and Bars confused with the Union's Stars and Stripes, creating battlefield confusion, but more importantly, the Confederate Congress were unhappy with it, craving a more Confederate flag. On May 1, 1863, the second Confederate banner integrated the battle flag of General Robert E. Lee's Army of Northern Virginia, the infamous Southern Cross we know today, with a large plain of white. This version was called the Stainless Banner, referring to the broad white midsection. The third flag, designed in 1865, added a red bar to the far edge, lending it the name the Blood-Stained Banner. Few of these third flags were produced before General Lee did indeed surrender on April the 9th that same year. 5 states have state laws that protect Old Dixie: Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, and South Carolina. To deface a Confederate flag in these states is no different than defacing an American or state flag. It incurs the same punishments. Many people in Georgia have no idea their state flag was basically the first flag of the Confederacy. Take a look. Georgia's official state flag is a reproduction of the first Confederate flag, featuring the coat of arms of Georgia emblazoned between the stars. Not the flag of the Army of Northern Virginia, technically. Robert E. Lee's army, the Army of Northern Virginia, that did most of the fighting in the Eastern Theater, didn't use the rectangular flag. The flag they used was actually a square, though. It did have the same pattern on it eventually. South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley called for the Confederate battle flag to be removed from the grounds of the state capitol. Soon after, South Carolina's legislature passed the bill, and on July the 10th, the flag came down. There were only 11 states in the Confederacy, but the Confederate battle flag has 13 stars in it. This is because they added the border states, Kentucky and Missouri, which never seceded from the Union, but men from those states fought on both sides of the conflict. Though the Confederacy didn't have much of a navy, the battle flag was used as a naval flag beginning in 1863. There were different iterations of the naval flag, however, but this was the most recognizable one.